Yeah, so I went and got my suit done. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what, like, I have no idea what I'm doing with the suit. Because Talia chose, like, you know, well, she chose the bridesmaids colors, which, if you haven't heard any of that, then, well, basically, I'm filming a What's Good podcast on Monday. Talia's on it, and we're going to just talk everything through the wedding. So we'll answer every question on there. But yeah, I went and checked the suit out, and the guy was like, oh, Talia, basically, I said I had no idea what I was doing. So Talia, can you just pick something like a range of colors? She picked a range. As I was saying, I went to the tailor, and I'm really like thrown off now. And I just said, bro, I got no idea what I'm doing. He went, right, well, it's between this color and this color, like scale. And I was like, cool, what do you think? He went, I love this color. I went, me too, bro, me too. He went, okay, what kind of buttons do you want? I went, what do you want?
Go slow, boy.
I'm struggling to choose. Well, what do you think? And he was like, I love this one. And I was like, you know what? Me too. And he went, what about the insides? I went, bro, you know what I'm going to ask? And he went, this one. And then add this, and then add this. And I was like, you know what? Yes. So the guy basically chose what I was like. He was like, yeah, this looks good. This looks good. I was like, I'll trust you. So I didn't see the suit for the first time until like 5 days before the wedding, or like a week or two before the wedding. And then I tried it on, and he was like, what shoes are you going for? And I was like, I just want comfortable shoes. That's it. I don't want smart shoes. And he was like, okay, here's like 10 pairs. Choose between these. There's a bunch of like LV shoes, some other types, and all of them were out of stock. And I was like, okay, we need something this color. So he saw those shoes and he was like, yeah, they'll look good. And I was like, cool, I can get them for all the groomsmen. Because it was literally like, I got the suits for all the groomsmen as well. So I couldn't just get one pair for me. So we all wore the same suits. I had a waistcoat, and yeah, it was nuts. The suits looked sick. And the whole thing of like, I've seen so many people being like, why'd you get the same suits as the groomsmen? Because normally a lot of people get the same suit or they change it slightly. So I was like, I'll wear a waistcoat. They were going to wear it. I felt like they wore a different color tie. If they didn't, I changed it on the day. But yeah, I just like, I don't know. A lot of people were talking about the shoes, and I was literally just like, if you saw how much fun everyone had on the wedding night, and let me tell you, when I spoke to Josh, JJ, I'll tell you, the groomsmen were Josh, JJ, Randy, Toby, and my two brothers. Everyone was so happy they were wearing trainers. And I think they look sick. Like, if you lot, right, the people who hate it, I don't know if anyone in here does, but the people who hate it are going to have a wedding day, and they're going to wear smart shoes, and they're going to feel stiff as fuck, and they're going to hate the fact that they're going to have to then dance, and then they're going to complain about their feet hurting. I was on the dance floor for hours and hours and hours, and so was Josh. So was JJ, and JJ doesn't even drink, and he was getting gassed. It was like everyone was on the dance floor. It was so... I felt stiff. Ellum, you were wearing smart shoes, innit? Do whatever makes you happy. I think... But I'm always like... Oh, mad. Okay. I think anyone who knows me would know. Like, if you actually know me, you would know that I'm wearing trainers. There ain't no way. You're lucky I'm wearing trousers. I'd normally wear shorts. People change their shoes all the time at weddings. Yeah, but this was boiling. This was like 30 degrees when we got married. I ain't wearing no smart shoes, walking stiff. Ain't happening. Talia said she wore Crocs under her dress for the evening. Shorts to a wedding. Hey, JME wore shorts and he looked sick.
I know that they've done did JJ say about his suit? I assume you guys know about this because they've done a podcast, right? He ripped it off. No, not that he took it off. He didn't say what he had on the suit. So, guys, all the boys, like Simon had like Talia and Simon, like, what's it called? When you like have something, why can I not think of the word? Not engraved, on fabric, embroidered. So yeah, Simon had like Talia and Simon, like with the date embroidered on it. JJ got Kaya Simon embroidered on his suit. So his cuff said Kaya Simon on them. Yeah. Till the very end. It was hilarious.
Damn, yeah. So, I mean, wedding rings aren't really like blingy, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to... I can take it off. Just about. Ugh. Wait. I don't know if this is probably worse. Makeup tutorial. Jelly made the wedding rings. So, yeah, very sick. Love them. Although I'm going to get... I want... My fingers change size massively depending on the weather. Jelly from Robust. No, as in Talia's sister. My finger changes size so much depending on, like, how warm it is. They swell. Not like... You don't notice it. They don't turn into, like, kielbasa's. But this becomes, like, I can take this off. So, like, in winter, I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to get a second one that's a bit smaller.
But I'm so excited to what I walked down the aisle to, because I think some of you are going to be like, what? Wait, I don't know if anyone said. I walked down to... Wait, should I just play it for the drama? Should I just play it? So this is what I walked down the aisle to. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. If you get it, you get it. It's Stay the Night, isn't it? Imagine. Could you hear that? Oh, you could hear it. And then Jelly walked out with my my cousins, or my one cousin, because the other cousin was too scared. This is emotional, not gonna lie, it was. Isn't it cute?
Did you tear up? I teared up a little bit. I didn't cry, like nothing. Oh, nothing came out of my eyes, but I teared up. You lie, you cry. I actually didn't. There was a bet placed on if I would. Did you guys choose not to have a honeymoon? No, we want to go somewhere. We want to go somewhere where you don't really go now. You have to go like later in the year. So we are going to go, but we're not going to go now. We went for a few days. We went with my parents to like a villa. And I've got Vic's stag do coming up, but yeah. I was very emotional. It was very emotional having like all my friends, all my family, like, well, as many as were there. I didn't know what song she was walking out to, and I also didn't know what song that we were going to walk out to either. I hate calling it a walkout song because it makes me think of FIFA. You don't seem like the soppy type on a wedding day. I mean, I'm not really, but yeah. I welled up because it was emotional. Talia cried, of course. I would only change the weather because we got very unlucky with the weather, and then we got lucky with the weather later on. It was originally meant to be like stormy the whole week. And then the closer we got to it, we were looking, it was changing every hour. Like, oh, it's going to be sunny for a couple hours. Then it's going to be a storm. Then it's going to rain. Then thunder, lightning, blah, blah, blah. And then it got to the day of, and we had perfect sun until like, it was at like 12:30, the ceremony. Had that, did all the photos and had all the drinks and stuff like that. Then we had the dinner. And it was so hot in the dinner, the aircon didn't work. So that's another thing I would have changed. But then we opened all the sides up. Got a bit cooler. Then it started raining and like storming a bit. Everyone started dancing and then it cleared up and was really nice for the evening. But it was a bit too hot during the dinner or the aircon working. I would have changed one of those. And then, yeah, the evening, it was perfect. It was literally like, that was it. Like everything else was perfect.
I felt like I was in church when I put a veil on. But yeah, when I was holding it, I was like, I literally am just holding a piece of decoration. Like, and like the more I thought about it, the weirder it got. And like, I literally gave myself the ick about it. I was stood there like holding some flowers and I was like, nah, I need to, nah. Also, like, I'm obviously my whole life I've been a performer. I'm in front of people all the time. So I wasn't nervous about where to put my hands. Like the same way that like when you walk down the street, you don't think like, what am I going to do with my hands when I walk down the street? Your hands just exist with you in perfect harmony because you always have them. You only start to think about what to do with your hands when you're in a situation where you're nervous.
Yeah, so I'll be posting a wedding video. We don't know, like, we got it. You have like a wedding filmographer. I don't know what it's called. You have that, and we got it filmed. But I like, we have no plans to release it. We're gonna watch it, and then we'll videographer. That's what I meant. Thank you. When we see it, we'll decide how much we like it and how much, you know, whatever. Like, we may watch it and we're like, oh, it's nice, but there's a lot of, you know, family. There's a lot of this and this and this. And if there is, I don't really want it on the internet.